It's really a good lens, but I'm actually selling it. Alright, this is my review of the Tamron SP-AF aspherical DI LD IF 17 to 35 millimeter f2.8 to f4.0 lens, made by Tamron, of course, for Canon. Welcome to my review of the Tamron 17 to 35. But who am I? Hi, my name is Bruce Lovelace. I shoot portraits of people for a living, but I also have a passion for photographing the natural world. I take photo excursions to shoot videos and photos, and I share them with anyone who's interested. I hope you'll join me in my travels as I geek out in nature, give you photography tips and advice on camera equipment. This lens came out in 2001. I bought my copy in 2014. I was looking for a lens with a really strong perspective from a wide angle, and I wanted a lens I could use on my full frame as well as my APS-C crop camera. So the only real shortcoming with this lens is the focusing sound when you're shooting video. So I'm going to do a little experiment now and see if you can hear that sound of the lens searching for focus when you're shooting video. So I'm heading over to the local schoolyard where there's a big brick wall, and I use that wall as a target when I'm checking for pincushion and barrel distortion on the lens I'm testing. So what I do is I set the camera up on a tripod, and I use the leveling, the built-in leveling, electronic leveling, and then I test it wide open at 17 millimeters, then around 24, and then about 35. There's 17, 24, and 35. You can see fully zoomed out at 17 millimeters you get the most barrel distortion. At 24 millimeters there's very little, just a tad. And then at the 35 millimeter you have just a little bit of pincushion effect. This is the target I use to check for chromatic aberrations and check to see how sharp a lens is. So what I like about this lens, I like the strong perspective you get with 17 millimeters. I like how sharp it is. I like the grip. It's got a real nice grip on it. The chromatic aberration was minimal. The distortion for barrel was a little bit more than I like at 17. That pretty much disappeared by 24, and at 35 the pincushion wasn't too bad at all. I also like the bokeh. I was surprised that you could get decent bokeh at such a wide angle lens, but the f2.8 really makes a big difference. So the other thing I like about this lens is that it's an EF size lens, so it'll fit on a full frame camera, which is what I like to shoot my landscape photography with. But you can also put this lens on a crop camera, an APS-C camera, and that would be a 28 to 56 millimeter angle of view equivalent. So it can really be kind of like a kit lens on a crop camera sensor. So I would highly recommend this lens if you're not shooting videos, or if the videos you shoot don't require a lot of focusing changes, or if there's a lot of noise, you're at a party or something like that. Other than that, the focusing is just obnoxious if it's a quiet video. The other thing is it's just real affordable for a lens of this quality to get for less than half the price of the OSD model, the newer one, which came out in 2018. Thanks again for watching my video. I do apologize for the noise, but sometimes these things happen. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to catch the rest of my videos as they are published. See you next time.